So hello everybody, and thank you so much for joining us here on a novel discussion. As you guys know, my book has officially been released, and we're so excited of all the feedback that we have received thus far. Now, of course, this particular segment was designed so that we could talk about elements of the book from the characteristic standpoint, but we wanted to compare it to that of real life relationships. A lot of you guys have already given me feedback of the sessions that we've already had, and I know tonight is not going to disappoint as well. We're going to have a wonderful time because we have the Smallwoods with us. Of course, we have Michael and Shanda Smallwood. They are my brother and sister, and I'm so excited they have chosen to join us here on a novel discussion. So, starting like we do with every couple, we always start with what we call a 60-second draw. This is where I get an opportunity to ask about different questions, and both Mike and Shanda have been informed that they have to show their cards to show either Shanda's name or Mike's name that actually this applies to. And of course, we don't want to overthink. It's just really fun to give people an opportunity to get to know you a little bit better, and we'll go from there. All right. So who is the one that's most courageous in the group? What you say, Mike? Hold your card. Which one you think is true? Okay. Okay. Who is a morning person? Yeah. All right. Who is the most talkative? Okay. Who is the loudest? All right. Okay. Who's the most romantic? Oh, okay. Who's the biggest dreamer? Wait, yeah, the thing. Lord have mercy. All right. Who uses the most nicknames as opposed to calling you by your first name, always saying babe, hung, should? Okay. Let's see. Who's the most athletic? That's always good in sports.
If you let him tell it.
Mama,
Okay.
cold?
Who acts more like their parents?
No, I don't really feel hot or cold. But thanks for asking.
I hear our handsome back there.
Sorry, but he's, you know how he is. He hear his Auntie Kiki. He want to see what's going on.
All right. Who is the most open to trying new things? It might say it to think, so we try to figure it out. Okay. Who is the one who loves the most traditions, or at least making traditions?
You know
Okay.
you don't like making no traditions. I don't know why you up there lying.
Okay. Who gets embarrassed easily? All right. Who plans the most date nights? Okay. Who has the greatest memory? Okay. Who does most of the grocery shopping? All right. So I think we have time for maybe two more. Who is the biggest reader? I want to see
Me?
you like
the one.
you the one. That's what I say.
That's the one.
But out of the two of us.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
All right. Now, who's the one who snores the loudest? That will be our last one.
You said who's the one to do what?
That snores the loudest. Okay.
Stop lying.
That is just our 60-second draw, where we have an opportunity to ask different questions that are just fun things to see how couples think of themselves in their overall relationship and see if they're agreeing that the other one or themselves are the one who carry out those traits. Okay, so let's do some basic questions so people can know you guys a little bit more, and then we'll dive into the conversation about the author and well, I'm the author, but we'll talk about some of the characters and things like that. Okay, so how long have you and Mike been married? Or Mike, how long have you and Shanda been married? Either one can answer.
Either one can answer?
Mhm.
Tell it, baby.
How long have y'all been married?
too long. 23 years.
23 years. And that's older than some people's children around here. All right. So how did you guys meet?
That's a good question. Don't know. How we meet?
Both of y'all can answer.
School, I believe.
At school? Was it high school, elementary school, preschool, college?
I think initially the first time was like elementary school.
Elementary school in the world. Y'all go back way back. Okay. All right. So Shonda, give us some feedback too. What was one of the first things that popped in your mind when you met Mike?
Initially, when I was younger,
Uh
I was gonna slap his face
what?
because he kept pulling my hair bows off my head.
Okay. Yeah, they had them in elementary school. There was some elbows. Yeah. Okay.
But
Mike.
by the time we got older into high school, I thought he had a very pretty smile and very pretty hands.
Yeah, but he don't like to smile much now. Every time you it's time for a picture. That's a smile. All right. So cool deal. Let's do a fun fact then. If you guys were stranded on a deserted island, do you believe that you will make it? Yes or no, and why? Or do you believe that you will not make it? Yes or no, and why?
Oh, we will make it because
Okay.
you know I'm gonna put something together to make sure that we have a roof over our heads, find some good berries for us to eat, and write the word SOS with some sticks so that somebody can see.
Mike, do you believe?
Yes. Yeah, I think we'll make it.
You know it.
Y'all can balance it out. Well, cool deal.